Welcome. This video is intended for beginners in this makeup application. My name is Dawn Pearson. I am a makeup artist with the company Seint, spelled S-E-I-N-T, but pronounced Saint just like the church, and that's where it came from. It's its original form. It was originally named mascara. We're going through a rebranding with the company growing so quickly. They are rebranding, and so now we are called Seint. But I'm also a busy teacher and mom, and I had noticed I had turned 45, and it was time for me to look for something else in my makeup routine, something that was still fast, easy, and affordable, and this is what I found. The first thing that I really liked about the company is it's not about hiding your face. It's not about changing the way you look. It is about enhancing your natural beauty. And I had kind of come to a point in my life where I was using very traditional foundation. I was trying contour. I was trying different colors. I was throwing a lot of it away, wasting lots and lots of money. I had lots and lots of products, trying lots of different things. And so when I was introduced to this makeup line, it helped me mainstream my makeup. It is better for my face. My complexion is much better. I'm very serious about that. I saw results within 1 month of using this line. If you're interested in anything like ingredients or anything like that, there are very few compared to other makeup lines, and I can always send those to you. If you have questions, send them to me. I try to be responsive to who is watching and listening, and would love to try to problem solve for you. So this video is the first one in a series of videos for beginners with the 3D makeup. Your face is not one-dimensional. It is not flat. And so what we want to do is we want to, instead of trying to cover up and make our face a certain color or to hide flaws, we are going to use different tones to bring out those natural tones in our face. So if for some reason you get some makeup and it is not, you're trying to put it on, you're a beginner, and it looks streaky, one of two things could be happening. Number one, you're probably, and this is what I did. I was using way too much product because I was used to foundation. It does not take a lot of makeup to do that. You will start to see streaks, and then you know you've got a little bit too much. Number two, that's why we really encourage people to get color matched, because the wrong color on people will streak as well. It's meant to match your skin and your skin tone. So this video, we are just going to talk about the main highlight. The main highlight is what we traditionally called foundation. It is cream based, so it is meant to be kind of like a second skin, but it sticks. It stays. This is the first makeup that if I have taught all day and I have maybe a meeting at night, or we've got to go to a ball game to watch my daughter cheer, it is the first makeup that I do not need to reapply. So it stays all day within my mask even. I'll have some places where it rubs and it'll come off a little bit, but for the most part, my mask is pretty clean at the end of the day. So that being said, let's quickly, it won't take us long to talk about that main foundation. So again, this would be a color that you do not have to be color matched, but if you would like to, let me know and I can send you directions on how to send me a picture of yourself, and I can get you color matched for your main highlight. Another thing that you're going to want to think about is a good brush. I have tried to use my makeup now that I have both kinds of brushes. I've used my old brushes that I bought at Walmart, and I get streaks. So these brushes are, what's nice about them is they do run about $36, but in comparison, you're getting 2 brushes in one. So technically you're spending about $18 per brush, which was pretty comparable to the brushes that I was trying to buy at Walmart that did not work very well. So for your main highlight, there's several different ways There's several different methods. So I'm going to just kind of teach a couple tonight that are the easiest to start with. Okay, so for your main highlight, I like to do this like kind of like paint by number. And so I always put my main highlight first. Mine is, right now it's amber. In the summer, I tend to go a little bit more with mango. I also use mango for a lot of color correcting. So if that's something you're interested in, just let me know and I can talk more about that. But I'm going to be using our, this is called the 3D brush. It used to be called the 30-second hack brush, if you know about mascara. Seint has renamed it. It's still the same company, but they're rebranding, and now they're calling it the 3D brush. And you can basically do your whole face, your whole hack, with this one brush. And a lot of beginners start with this. So if you have more maturing skin, I would recommend, first of all, just dab, don't swipe. You don't need a ton of product to get started. Obviously, if you don't feel like you're getting enough, you can always add more. But what you can do is you can go right along that jawline. And I kind of, even though I have some small swipes, I go ahead and I do a lot of dabbing. Now, if you're younger or you do not have skin that is starting to show, it's pretty smooth anyway, you could just swipe it as much as you want. But if you have more mature skin, I would recommend more of a dabbing. But again, you can bring it right along that jawline. Now, there's a couple things you can do right here. Number one, if you're someone who does not want to brighten, you just want the main base, you can use this on your entire face. If you're someone who's trying to color correct just a little bit, or you're trying to smooth out some creases, you can use that base highlight over the entire face. So that's what I'm going to do tonight, because most women that I work with really like the whole base and they just like to brighten in certain areas. Now, there's one way is you can dab into the makeup and you can just put it on with your brush. Other people like to control how much makeup they're putting on. I was a finger user at first because I had a hard time figuring out how much product I had on the brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stick, and you can make lines, you can make dots. There's lots of different ways to do this, but it just kind of I keep dipping in the wrong color. I've done it like 3 times now. You can just kind of dip it, and then you just take your brush and remember, the swiping is going to cause more streaking, or it's going to cause the product to kind of gather into those creases or wrinkles if you have any. If you do not have trouble with that, just brush away. You can just go smooth. It's just as fast to dab and swipe. And when you're doing that, you are you're smoothing out the wrinkles and the creases. And there you go. That is your base highlight. As simple as that. If you have any questions or you want color matched, just let me know. I hope this was helpful.